Hello, it's me, Mario. Mario Gaviolio Raviolio. I don't know. I got this hat for Christmas. You guys get anything cool? Let's do live arena. I got this from my Secret Santa. It was on my list though. That probably doesn't surprise you. You know, the guy that wears all the Mario merch all the time. So today, let's start with Sun Wukong, the Mario of Raid Shadow Legends. I guess who would be the Mario of Raid Shadow Legends? Would it be Galek? He seems to be the face of it. Would Zargala then be the princess? Hmm. Alright, I want Duchess, and I want UDK. This is what I want. Also, I want to make sure the sound's even working. So I'm going to put the headset on. Because otherwise I'm going to sit here for the whole hour, and I'm going to be like, something does not feel right. I've become very accustomed to this headset. Also, for Boxing Day, I went out and I did my shopping. I got myself a new computer. I don't have all the components yet, but when I do, I'm going to set that up. And maybe I won't have weird lagging issues anymore. Maybe I still will. I am hearing the sound effects though, so I know the sound's actually working. Who really completes this circuit? I could get a second reviver. That's usually the way we want to go with this. So it could be Uko. It could be Arby. But you know what? Arby's kind of slow, eh? Could also bring Mika. I mean, on a whim, I kind of want to bring Mika. Let's bring Mika. So maybe I'll ban... Maybe I'll ban Pythion. And... I'll take the Speed Aura. And off we go. So, how was your Christmas, everybody? Mine was pretty good. Got to see the members of the family that haven't started shunning the family. It's always a point of contention in my family is the family members who decide that they're not showing up because they don't want anything to do with the family anymore. Maybe some of you don't celebrate it at all. Any Jews out there? Any Muslims? And any celebrating anything else? Anyone celebrating Kwanzaa? Hanukkah? Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to be hard to get through this. Dang it. This is a really good protective barrier. So maybe Sun Wukong could get a chance to knock some of this stuff off. Maybe someday. Hmm. Everybody looks really tough, though, so I don't know how much damage this is going to do. Oh, wow. Apparently a lot. So let's get right in there and try to take away some HP from her. She counters. Oh, not quite. Alright, let's get a veil going. Well, I don't want to attack because I don't want to get a whole bunch of counters. I'll attack her. Okay, let's take her down if we can. Makes me worry a lot less about this. Mr. Porcupine looks like he's got a lot of extra health. Well, he's not giving up. Nor should he. I'm gonna attack Valkyrie. Hmm. Well, they're tough. But I'm tougher. Or stronger. Something like that. Hey, wow, I'm at 3,500. Must be getting close to the next milestone. I would have seen it right there if I hadn't clicked on the next fight right away. Martyr 4X, or Meter 4X. Or Mitrax? Maybe the 4 is supposed to be an A. That sounds better. I'm going to call you Mitrax. So you're opening with Sun Wukong. I'm going to open with... I'm going to open with these two. Okay, I want UDK, and I want Rhodos, and then I want Benax. When I see those triple revivers, you know that's what I'm gonna need. Let's see, maybe I can show off some of my other gifts here too. I got at least one more fun gift I want to show off. I'll do it during a lull when there's absolutely nothing going on. I should be paying attention to the game. So let's get rid of Warlord. That's kind of The prescribed one again. My goodness, I hate Warlord. So this is all going to come down to Fenax then. I'm going to have to keep him alive. I'm going to have to keep him attacking. And I'm going to have a hard time. Because I don't really place a lot of other debuffs. So we'll go with the speed. Holy crap. That guy hits like a monster truck. So we better get him back in. Am I going to be able to pierce through that? Oh, I may as well try. No, not enough. Okay, let's get a veil going. And let's try to get some debuffs going. Alright, I definitely want to get rid of this guy, like, now. So, good game, Mitrax. And that's what I like about Fenax. You can just delete Sun Wukong if you do it right. So let's see. How well does this show? I want to show you guys what my uncle gave me. It's not a real turd. But good God, does it look like one. No, Gavin, don't eat that. When I opened that envelope and I saw that little turd in there, I was just like, this better not be a real turd. Why is there a turd in this envelope? Who would do that? My uncle would do that. He's a very funny guy. Well, I guess I want Ultimate Death Knight. And I will go for Duchess. Oh, he's going for Fenax. Okay. So I'll take Rhodos. If he brings a second revive blocker, this going overkill on the revivers is probably not going to help me. So maybe I want something a little more aggressive. I don't know. I'll go for Python. Hey, it's Miguel. I just noticed the name. I have played Miguel before. I played you before. I probably lost to you. I'm looking at this rank. It's pretty high. So he's going with Baron. I think if I leave in Fenax, my champions are going to start to get deleted from out from under me. But I can work with this team. So we'll take the speed. And that Necrot's going to be a bit of a problem. I may have to take out the Necrot first, because he might prevent any progress from anybody else. I don't know, you know what? I'm going to pick on Baron first, just to try to keep Baron down, because he's the only source of damage. My default position is actually pretty good. It's basically he needs to take out one of my revivers, and anytime he does that, the other one just picks them up. Baron does kind of hit like a meteorite, though. Alright, I'll just hit with the A1 for now. Nope, Baron's getting another turn. There's that Sky Piercer. I'm wondering if I want to put some buffs up. I mean, I want to take advantage of the increased attack when Sun Wukong is standing. But I may never get the chance. Wow. Those ally attacks are pretty deadly, too. He's got two of them on the team. Alright, I'm going to start with this. Strip what buffs we can. I'm going to get my friend up. Put some veils up. Wow. There goes Duchess. So let's get her back in. Somebody clearly has Life Harvest. Maybe this will be enough. Maybe it won't. Oh, it's enough. Alright, so let's get the increased attack going. Let's get it going. Also, that's better. Do I want the cleanse? Let's do the cleanse. Alright, what does my A1 do to him? Oh, knocks him right down. Nice. So, what am I waiting for? Youds. Okay. I got this sinking feeling like we're not gonna make it. Come on, man. What's the holdup? Alright, so we'll get this going. Let's get this going. Maybe he's just thinking really hard about each move. Oh, good game, Miguel. So we got Darkinian. Darkinian has clearly been busy doing the new event. Who's doing the new event? So far, I haven't even been participating. I think I've been a bit exhausted by buy everything. I was pretty busy yesterday for Christmas. I was busy this morning. My will to do all the extra events is kind of wavering. I want to scale it back, so I'm doing this. I do like the live arena. Let's see, I'll take Duchess. I'll take Pythion. I definitely want to get rid of that Inithwi. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Rhodos, and I'm gonna take Fenax. I'm gonna forego the UDK. Maybe he's gonna bring him? I don't know. Honestly, Elva can do a lot of healing. And I want to ban him. I want to ban her too, honestly. So he's bringing UDK. So be it. So let's get the speed going. So I have two revivers to deal with. One who's going to be putting up decrease attack constantly. I think Harima can also do that. So that's something to look out for. So let's at least try to keep that off as much as possible. I'll go for the AoE first. Wow, it's gonna take some doing to get through that team. So Sun Wukong. Let's get some of those buffs off. And promptly get polymorphed. Um, I think that Harima is just going to straight up defeat my team. I just don't think I can stop her or slow her down. I don't know, maybe Fenax will get a lucky shot. Fenax, can you do it? No. Not quite. Hmm. Ah, that ultimate Death Knight really does a lot of work. Alright, I'm gonna call it. Good game. Darkinian. Hey, look, we got more time. Um, so end of the year is rapidly approaching. Anybody out there got some New Year's resolutions? One of mine is to actually start 2 new channels. Because I don't just want to play Raid Shadow Legends all my life. I got work to do. We all have work to do. We got to improve this world in so many ways. We got to fix the things that we've done to it. Okay, let's start with Sun Wukong, Duchess. All right. Well, I'll take UDK and Rotos. But you know what? I don't even think I necessarily needed to cover UDK anymore because if they brought him, I mean, that's just support overkill. But I don't know. The best defense is a good offense and all that. So we got Foley, and we got Candy. I'll bring Python. And we ban Foley. And I go with the speed. I have a feeling like this is going to be one of those fights where we just get all our moves shut down. I really hate that. I probably shouldn't have put myself in this position. Really, I wish I could just like permaban Warlord. So here comes the shutdown. So everything's shut down. That is a tough Necrit. crap. Alright, well, let's do the shed skin thing. Youch. Anyway, I think I've lost. Don't even need to resign. There it is. Do you guys hear that? I've been picking up feedback when I review the videos, and I kept hearing these weird kind of popping sounds. I'm like, what's doing that? I'm not hitting anything, but I'm hearing a little bit of I don't know, that's plastic fatigue or whatever. Just when I bend. Now I'm trying to shape it so that it doesn't do that. Maybe I should have got a new microphone when I went out. Hey, if I get it in the right position, it doesn't seem to do it. Okay, let's try that again. Try to find some more opponents. I got Viking Red, son of Ethel Fled. Let's go for favorite reviver number 1, favorite reviver number 2. Not necessarily that order. I think that's what I want, though. Then we'll go for Rhodos, Ultimate Death Knight, and guess who? I really want to put the finishing touches on Volcanon so I can bring him in as well. I've been working on his masteries. Don't know when I'll finish those. And yeah, good God, I don't want to deal with a Warlord again. So basically, I have to ban the Warlord, and if there's 2 things I need to ban, I'll just quit. It feels wrong to just look at a champion selection and be like, nah, I have to just quit. But that may make me hate the game less today. Do I want the speed? That seems right. I'll go for the speed. Alright, get him back in there. I'm gonna need him. Get behind a veil. That's interesting. Why did she get frozen there? Okay, so Fennex, go for him. Oh, and he's got Swift Parry. That is so annoying. Okay. Well, A1 her. As annoying and kind of inspired. As I am never expecting him to have Swift Parry on. It's just kind of an odd choice. But it makes sense. I mean, when it kicks in, it works. It's just one more thing to make sure Sun Wukong can stay standing, stay in the fight. And he probably knew that. He's like, you know what? That Fenax may go for Sun Wukong right away. Do I want to refresh this now? We can wait. I want to hit that Sun Wukong. I want to delete him from the fight. But they're so fast. They're always so fast. Bam, deleted. Now we really just need to get rid of Gala Long Braids. She is hitting super hard. I feel like maybe the next time or the next two times she hits somebody, UDK is going to go down. Of course, I can get him back up. So does he have his cleanse? Well, hard to say. Those fears are doing work. Okay. Gala Longbraids, you've been deleted. This is about where you should resign, Viking Red. Good game. Damn, Fenax is good. When he gets a turn. Oh, it's Viking Red again. Maybe I want to go for different strategy, so I'm not so obvious. I don't know. I'm gonna start with the Sun Wukong because I know he wants him. We'll see what else he comes up with. I'm expecting to see RB again. He wants that speed control. And I cannot stop him. Or maybe he is planning something else. Interesting. Okay. So you've got Python. Maybe he wants to be tough. So maybe I don't want to let him get too tough. I'll take Duchess. Because I was thinking of trying to be sneaky and bomb them out this time, but that's really not going to work. So I'll take Duchess. I'll take Ultimate Death Knight. And I guess I'll go for Rhodos and Fenax again. But I'm going to have one fewer Reviver this time. So I'm going to have to watch out. So he's going for Arby Ragash. I'm trying to get a sense of the plan here. It seems kind of like a blended plan. It's not easy to see the plan. So go for Rhodos. I really think I ought to go for Fenax. And I might just get rid of Ragash. He kind of worries me. He's also got RX. RX also worries me. I'm going to get rid of Ragash. I think Ragash poses the biggest problem. Eliminating him, I believe, solves it. Duchess protects us somewhat from RX's AoEs. They'll come fairly frequently because he can also get an ally attack going. So let's hope we get lucky. Nope, we didn't get lucky. She is super tough. Fenax is gonna have a tough time with her. Let's see who Fenax will not have a tough time with. Maybe Arby's the most obvious target. Maybe it's Pythion. Is getting Rhodos in now premature? I think it is. I think RX is about to hit us again. Alright. Do the AoE. Viking Red, you really are bringing that revenge. Having a tough time getting anything going. Okay, Rhodos gets an extra turn. Excellent. Let's jump in and try to take down Arby. And maybe I'll steal some help from her. Do we want those veils? You know what? The veils may help. So let's steal some more health. Oh, failed again because of those fears. Those damn fears. Duchess is having to put in some overtime. Alright, RX, what's the damage? We lose Fenix again. Rhodos loses a turn. Alright, hang on. Amnid allergies. Okay, this can probably wait one more turn. I mean, I might get hit by a random stun, which would be bad, but I'm fine with that. So we're only 6 minutes in. Feels like it's been longer, at least to me. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know who's even sticking around to watch this fight. I'd probably have skipped it by now. This is going to be a long one. I do get the sense that I can eventually brute force a win with Rhodos, as long as I can keep him standing long enough to get off a little bit more health pilfer, or vitality plunder. So there's my extra turn. I'm not feared. Let's go in and attack Arby. I think we probably have enough kill to take her down. And I want to steal from her again. I do. She's got the most health. That's who I want to take it from. I want to take it from RX. So let's get the veil going. This might get us somewhere. If I can keep RX down, I think we got it. That's a big if, of course. Maybe we attack her first? No. A1 doesn't do it. nobody's going to try to revive? Alright, sit Pythion. Hey, we got a lucky stun. Look at that. So let's come in with the Fated Destruction. We take her down. She jumps back up. We knock her back down again. We're 9 minutes in. He seems to not want to use his revives. And I don't know why. Because one idea is, well, maybe he just wants it to be over. But if that's the case, why doesn't he just resign? Shed Skin. I'm going to come in with Vitality Plunder. Or did I miss something? I'm not blocking revives yet. I know I haven't blocked RB. So I don't really know. Just, you ever fight somebody in live arena and you get the sense they are not playing to the best of their ability and you just don't know why? So now he gets the revive. I think there's probably no way for him to hit Rhodos without triggering a counterattack. So let's come in with this. And boom, deleted. Excellent. That's what I wanted to see. So we'll just take some health from her. She still can come back, but I feel like we're not likely to see that. So good game, Viking. Sorry I robbed you of your well-deserved revenge, but I'm sure I'll see you again, and I'm sure you will get it. How many fights we got left? So, we got 1983. That's what I'm going to call you, because I don't know how to pronounce these letters. I want the Wukong. I hate that it's so imperative that I have to pick him first. So I see those two. I know I need UDK. And I probably need somebody like Duchess. I'm probably going to ban Rhodos anyway. And I suspect he's probably going to ban UDK. Oh, he's got Harima as well. Harima's a problem. I could always try for a couple of bombers. Just get the Rat King. We could get Gaius the Gleeful. Might work. And then just ban her. I don't know. I think it's too easy to wall out my two bombers. Oh God, yeah. Pass. I'm out. I'm not dealing with that. Even if I brought my best team, I still don't want to deal with it. But I definitely don't want to deal with it when Marichka can just put up block damage when you place bombs. She can revive everybody. What a mess. What a mess of a champion. She just does too much. She needs to be nerfed. You could cut her abilities in half and turn it into two different champions. That would probably be balanced. I'll go with Sun Wukong. I will go with Duchess. Angalagon. I like the name. It's almost a palindrome. Ugh, Warlord. So I have to ban Warlord. So I'll go with UDK, Rhodos. I'll probably choose Pythion last, but I'm not sure. I may want Fenax. Yeah. Let's just ban the Warlord. He bans the Sun Wukong. I'll take the speed. Now I'm trying to remember if the orc, whose name I still haven't learned, if she's the one that blocks revive. I think she is. So if she starts blocking my revives, it's not going to be a lot I can do. Maybe it means we just got to make a point to hitting her first. So let's get the... Yeah, let's get the veils going. Oh, that unkillable is going to be irritating to deal with. So she's got that on the left, she's got it on the right. Oh, wow, and my Duchess is probably going to go down. That is a hard-hitting Leo. Okay, how hard does So Feebleness do? Ooh. Alright, so no more Arby. So let's get Rhodos back in. Get some protection up. Not really sure how long. Yeah. We're in trouble. We're in a heap of trouble. Um Alright, let's start with her. Can get rid of her, but I don't know. I mean, Rhodos, how is he going to stay alive? I mean, Leo can probably one-shot him. And I can't really one-shot Leo. Not without the Vitality Blunder. Or not, the other one. Anyway, good game, Angalagon. You got a very OP nuker there in that orc. Hangman 52 from Wreck-It Rat. That is a cool banner. So it's the final fight of the day. Do I want to get a little creative with it? No, I do not. If he's available, I'm going to pick Sun Wukong. If he's not, someone else. Then I guess I do have to get creative. I don't know. Maybe Duchess Pythion. Starting with UDK. Cool. Okay. Go with Sun Wukong. I will go with Duchess. And I will be patient. while I wait to see the plan. Maybe he plans on going with Rhodos. So he's got Pythion. He's got Harima. I really want to ban Harima. Maybe I will go for Rhodos. It's just Ultimate Death Knight is so hard on poor Rhodos. I'm not really sure what I want to go with. We could go with her. And we could go with the Rat King. This is my final idea. And then my attention shifts to banning Pythion. But I will need a second bomber to make sure I get to keep one. So he's got Mithrala. He's got Leo. So am I really going for bombers? I think that I am. So let's go for the bombers. Let's just get rid of Pythion. Maybe he'll get rid of my Duchess. I bet that's the way he's going to go. Because if I get to keep Duchess, I have a big advantage. Okay. So I'm going to go for the speed. I might even get to go first. Not really sure. But he has no Reviver. Harima kind of has Duchess a little bit cornered. Leo can be a problem, but Gaius does have a kind of a counter Leo move. I still need to plan it right. Probably just have to go through Ultimate Death Knight first. I don't know. Let's do it this way. I'm going to Metamorph. I'm going to use the Weaken. Let's get some buffs up. Let's see if I can place the bombs. I think I want to go for the stuns at this point. And I mean, I'm pretty much hitting UDK no matter who I aim at. But let's see, if we can place block buffs, that also helps deal with Leo. That's a big advantage. Let's see if I can score an extra turn. I can. Let's see if I can score another extra turn. Ooh. Who's a lucky boy, so we can try to place more bombs. We actually got some. Excellent. I think this is it, Hangman. Good game. So, that's about it for today, people. So, let's see. This is another 5 to 5, is it? Cool. We're at 1878. I think that's it. Maybe I'll end on a question. Who went for the Rat King? Who thought it was worth it? I decided against it. even though I considered maybe getting a second copy of the Rat King would have been good. Um, it really wouldn't have done much for my here. I'm going to show you guys my Guardian Ring. This is what the Guardian Ring looks like. I've been playing for 3+ years, a little over 3 years. So here's what we're looking at. 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 0, 0, 0, 5 out of 10. So in this faction, for instance, for Skinwalkers, I think I don't have any. Why is it not showing me the error message? That's weird. But there's basically nobody. Just nobody. So if I got the Rat King, it'd be plus 10% HP, which is just not useful. Not for the Rat King, anyway. I mean, maybe Uko would do a little bit better with 10% HP. Yeah, so we got 4, 0, 0. I don't even have all the epics for Sylvan Watchers. I've been waiting a while to try to fill that out. That is what that looks like. But, yeah. Until tomorrow, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sitting through all the way to the end, or at least skipping to the end to see what I had to say. And I hope you have a good Boxing Day. If you're shopping, I hope you get what you wanted. If you're taking some R&R, I hope it's panning out and you're feeling rested. I think I'm going to take a nap. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. See you in the next video. Take care.